Hello, guys. Just want to make this quick video here about my Patreon. Well, by quick, I mean it's not going to be quick at all. So let me load up the Patreon page, which I have right here. I'm sorry about that. It should have already been up, but the website wasn't loading well. So I'm going to talk about a few things, and then we're going to have a nice conversation, about what's going on and why I made a Patreon page. But first, let's talk about the rewards you will get if you pledge. And these are rewards. Sorry, I have to fix this wire. These are rewards that you will get based off of the money that you pledge towards me to help me out with streaming, to help with anything that you may want to help me with, like if you just want to share it, if you just want to do whatever, so these are just to help me with medical issues and help me with, getting live streams. So let's do this. For $5, you will get more streaming content out to the masses and everything by allowing me to get advertisements and stuff like that. I'll even add you, like it says, I will add you on Steam, which you could do now anyway, but if you add me on Steam, I most likely just add you on Steam. I don't do anything. Like, I'll chat with you once in a while, and that's about it. But nothing really insane, if you know what I mean. But I will invite you to even the games I play or anything along that matter. So whenever I do anything, I'll consult you to play the game with me. This is an offline thing, of course, because the $10 and also the $10 perk is I'll add you on Skype and I'll host like Skype calls, and you guys can come into Skype and chat and ask me questions and talk to me about what games you want me to play. Have you seen this game? Blah blah blah. That's what I will, and that's a Patreon only thing. So for $10, you can get into that. And now we get into the more businessy side of money donation. For $20, I will invite you to the live stream to play with on Skype. So let's say I'm playing TF2. I'll call you on Skype and we'll talk to each other while I'm playing TF2, and you can join me and play with me. But this is all about mic quality, though, because I like having a good microphone, as you can see right there. I like having a good microphone. So with that, you have to have at least, not a microphone that sounds from a laptop where I can hear you typing, or I can hear, like, I don't know, like terrible noise. Like, if the microphone doesn't sound very good, you're not going to be able to join me on Skype, unfortunately. You still be able to play with me, and I'll invite you to the game, and you can still play on live streams and chat with me in game and stuff like that. Also, the background noise has to be not like with people screaming, people yelling, dogs barking, stuff like that. I like to keep that stuff to a minimum. I know that there's a few exceptions. If your parents are like, hey, what are you doing? Are you playing a video game? And you're like, yes. And I'm like, okay, that's perfectly fine. For $50, I will let you choose a game for me to buy. And I'll buy it, no matter what game it is. It could be a Barbie game. It could be a horror game. It could be anything. You name it, I'll get it, as long as it's not like within the $1,000 range. I also have a PS4 and a Wii U. Wait, I'll even show you. It's right there. PS4, Wii U. They're all set up, ready for streaming. So all you have to do is tell me what game you want me to get, and I'll play it. So just give me $50. Done. And for $100, this is the joke one, because I didn't know what else to put here. It told me to put a $100 one in. I couldn't think of one. And if you live in the Ontario area or the Ottawa area for whatever reason, well, you can come we'll hang out. I'll go to like a pizza place, or we'll go to like a bar or whatever. So, just so you know, that is a thing. So let me explain why I'm doing the Patreon. And the problem with it is that I'm a diabetic. And food is a big issue with a diabetic. And the low quality food that I get, it messes with your blood sugar, and I have to take insulin, which again, for the video, second time in a row now, I don't have. Oh yeah, here it is. So I take insulin. It's a needle. See how there's like a little thing in there? I gotta inject this 7 times a day into my body. And I also have to test myself and everything, you know. Better quality food will mean less needles, number 1. And number 2, it will allow me to get better. Because as of right now, as you can clearly see, I have a boot on this leg, which there's going to be another one on this leg, but I'm also in a cast. And the reason why I'm in a cast is because there's an infection going on in my foot, and I have to keep off of it. And that cast has like a little rubber part at the bottom of it that stops pressure being put on the wound itself. So there's that. And it's really good, and it's really, like, you know, stable. I feel like I'm gonna yawn, but I don't think I will. Other stuff that this money is going to, that you're donating, will go to better editing software. Right now I have Corel Video Studio, and it's okay, and it works for what I need, but a better one would be better. Like, it, you know, it takes forever to render, it takes forever to do anything, you know, stuff like that. So upgrading to a better editing software, pretty much the best. The other thing is, as a diabetic, if I get really sick, I have to be hospitalized. And that is really, really detrimental to the channel, because one time I was hospitalized for 8 months because they were, like, removing infected material from my body almost every day, including bones. I'm down to, well, I lost 5 bones in my foot since the infections and the cancer started. So, you know, I want to be a little better with that. So yeah, that's all I really want, is just to make better content, and with you. I want to make content with my fans and with my friends, and eventually with my family. You know, my niece and nephew, they're 5 years old now. I thinking about putting them in Minecraft and just letting them go, just hitting record, just letting them go, just see what happens. Where do they go? What do they do? Are they gonna build like a giant castle, or are they just gonna dig straight down? Let's find out. You know, they're 5 years old. Let them have their imagination. Maybe they make me a giant dream castle. You know. So there's that and stuff like that. So, you know, what happens with that is it's probably still going to happen. It's just going to be longer to do. Donating money makes these things happen quicker. And I will have Patreon only rewards eventually when I do get Patreons, like Patreon live streams or like the Patreon Skype thing. So, you know, I don't know what else to say here. This is a thing that I wanted to do for a while, and I did it. And if you guys don't like it, let me know. If you guys like it or don't care, let me know. I want to actually know. I need feedback. There's 275 of you. Tell me. Thank you.